All right, what's going on, y'all? Just got off a call. Was able to turn down an offer that was pretty insane, considering for the amount of work that was being asked of me. And it really got me thinking, like, this is something that is, I think it's hard for me to explain. What exactly is financial freedom? Like, what does it mean to have financial independence? And it's funny because I'm assuming by most people's definition, like, I have acquired financial freedom, financial independence. But there are days where I don't know if it's just imposter syndrome or it's this disbelief that it's not real, that it ain't gonna happen. Maybe it's just fear, coming from a family that struggled financially. Both my parents divorced when I was young and both of them struggled financially. So just seeing all that and this underlying belief that is me, or that eventually that will become me, is something that I'm still trying to get through, trying to understand. And I want to share all that because I'm sure that doesn't matter where you're at in your financial journey. I think that fear, that imposter syndrome, that, is it really gonna happen? Is it true? Am I gonna lose everything that I have? So this very much a real mental game, that I have to continue to play, and just to remind myself that, things are pretty dang good. It's kind of windy today, but things are pretty dang good. So you're probably wondering, what was this call that I had? What was this opportunity? And this is one of those where I recognize this is one of those moments where I can truly see this is what financial independence feels like. Here was the call. Reconnected with a guy who I've known for a number of years. We've not spoke, and we were both in the financial advisor marketing space, and something he's been very good at. Has built up an amazing business with that. Also, a family guy, making sure not to work too much, and always putting his family first. So I could definitely relate to him on a lot of those different levels. So he reached out to me, and he has this new project that's coming out, which includes a book, and he was looking for a few, we'll call it case studies, examples of financial advisors that have had tremendous success, in different areas. And he kept thinking about me. And so with this whole thing, it would be him interviewing me. Sounded like he was going to send a video crew to my house, which, all right, I don't care who you are, but anytime somebody wants to allow you to tell your story and flatter you by, sending a video camera crew out to your house, like, that's one of those, okay, that would be kind of fun, makes you feel good, all that good stuff. And then he went on to share that basically it was some sort of coaching program where I didn't even have to sell. It was just basically me coaching individuals, other advisors that wanted to be in this membership group. And it would require, he said I could do as much as I want, 30 minutes a month, an hour a month, a couple hours a month, but essentially how much they charge and how much time that I would devote, it would be about $12,000, I think it was the package, but for my time, I would make about $2,000 per hour. So $2,000 per hour to get on the phone, be a coach to other advisors, which I've done in the past, and just talk and share my expertise, and ask good questions. For those that have never been a coach, it's really not that hard. It's just a matter of if you have the experience, you can ask the right questions. Coaching, it can be a lot of fun. So as he went on to explain this to me, and I'm thinking, I'm a numbers guy. I'm thinking $2,000 an hour to get on the phone and talk. That doesn't sound too shabby. But the more I started thinking about it, it's okay, yeah, but that is, if I'm on the phone for an hour, there still might be some prep work. There might be some time needed to just unwind after the call. Not to mention that hour that I'm on that call, I'm not doing the other things that I feel as God has called me to do. And not to mention, me being on the phone with other advisors takes me back to a time in my life where I was an advisor. And since I have not actually been a practicing advisor for over 2 years now, that is a world that I'm trying to, I won't say separate myself from, but just get some time away so that I can focus on the things that I want to focus on. So as he was sharing this, it wasn't a, let me think about it. And I'll be honest, like there was a time in my life I'd been like, oh hell yeah, like that sounds great. You're gonna come out to promote me, you're gonna put me in your book, I'm gonna get on the phone, I'm gonna sell, these programs, and I do this coaching and make this money. And I mean, just the way he described it, and the way that I know what I know, it's not just $2,000 an hour. I mean, this could easily be six figures for sure. I would say, somewhere in the mid six-figure range. Like this has the potential, and potentials, right? Like we could also all put a price on potential. But the reality is that a different time in my life, it was a hell yeah. At this time in my life, it was a hell no. Not so much a hell no. It feels like that's very disrespectful to the guy that presented this opportunity to me, but it was more of a no, that's not a good fit, for what I'm doing and what I'm all about right now. And obviously I appreciate the opportunity, but no, I am good where I am at. And that is when I know that I have achieved some sort of financial independence, because for me to turn down an opportunity to make $2,000 an hour of me just getting on the phone and just sharing my experience, asking some questions, and for me to not even blink, all right, maybe I blinked once or twice, but you get it. For me to not even blink about this opportunity, that I just knew, like, no, this isn't it. This is not a good fit. I don't need the money, so I can choose what I want to do, and this definitely is not it. One of these times I just kind of pinch myself and recognize, like, oh, this is financial independence. This is what it means to be financially free, that you get to choose the things that you want, and you aren't required to do the things that you don't want to do, even if it means that you're going to make a lot of money. In this situation, I'm giving up a lot of money, but not really, because it's all about opportunity cost, opportunity lost, and I have so many other opportunities that I get to do, as opposed to doing something that I could do and trying to make a square peg in a round hole fit. This was not it. But let me ask you, how do you define financial freedom? When's the last time that you had to do something that you didn't want to do, but you did it anyway? What did you learn, and what would you do different now? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you all watching this, tuning in. As always, I've got more content coming. Actually, stay tuned, because there's gonna be a bit of a pivot to the channel here. Just talking about, like, not so much, a bit of a new direction, but a new focus. And that's what I've been working on behind the scenes, so I can't wait to share that. The only way to find out that fun stuff is to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because more content is on the way. All right, y'all, as always, this is Jeff reminding you that it's your money, it's your life, and only you can make it awesome. Until next time, peace.